Darren Howell joins me now on Your Sport Swindon ahead of the Gothia Cup, which is just a few days away now. Darren, we're here at Commonwealth School today. Your lads, your under-16s, are playing their final kind of warm-up game. Your thoughts on the tournament coming up and how well they're going to do?
Well, you know, from last year, we know it's a fantastic tournament to play in, so there's a lot of excitement within the squad. They're all looking forward to it. You know, we've trained really hard over the last 8 weeks or so. We've put the investment into our fitness as well as certain patterns of play, and I feel confident that we can have a really good go. I think we have a better squad than we do last year. We've got some great additions to the team, complementing us really well, giving us another dimension. So I think we're primed to do as best as we can. It just comes down to on the day and the kind of luck that we get.
Yeah. Having been there last year, which was the first time that you'd been to the tournament, what did you make of it?
Oh, it's absolutely phenomenal. You know, the best experience I've had in football, without a doubt. From the planning that the team do, that John and Shane do in the office to make it as a professional as possible, to getting us there and experiencing all those different countries, all those different teams. You know, it's a phenomenal scale. Massive sponsors involved, and it's just something that every kid should want to be part of and experience.
I don't remember it being around in our day. I don't think we had things like this, and if it was, we didn't hear about it. But it's great, and obviously the focus is on the winning. And one of your players has just said to me they fancy winning the A Cup. They think they've got the potential to do it. But more than anything, it's about a life experience for them, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely is. And we've seen, seen how the last experience has benefited the players here as they've come back. They've matured immediately. They come back in September, October. You noticed that they were different players. They approached their games differently, preparation differently, and they were absolutely ecstatic that they would be going again. So yeah, it definitely stands them in good stead. And like you say, the results, you know, they are important, but not as much as what the individuals get out of that experience.
You've got a bit of a mixed group this year in that, you know, a few of the players were there last year as well, and then you've got some new ones. Is that a nice luxury to have?
Yeah, absolutely. The experience is going to benefit us greatly. It's a massive tournament. You don't know what to expect when you've not been there for the first time. So the fact that we've got the majority of the squad who have gone through that process will definitely help the new additions. And those new additions, they're very good players. They come from very good clubs, and many have had a lot of success. So I think it's something they will be able to take in their stride as well. So I think we've got a good combination.
Obviously, John Holloway's team last year won the B Cup, so a little bit of pressure on the rest of your coaches to bring something home. Just get a prediction out of yourself. I know it's all down to on the day and etc. But you know, how well realistically do you think you can do?
You know, I'm not going to stick my neck out, Steve. I never do. I've got a lot of confidence in this team. They play some great football. We've redesigned the way that we play from last year. They've gone through a transition. They're in a better place. But, you know, like we say, we don't know the teams that we're playing. We don't know the level of quality that they possess. It could be the group of death. And the next round could be as well, right? So we just have to take a game at a time. I think that's the only way that we approach it.
I mean, how good was it to see John's team win last year, and how good would it be to see, you know, one of the teams, if not all of the teams, do really well this year?
Without doubt. I mean, firstly, you know, John's been a stalwart of this community office and deserved that success. His team, you know, were primed and ready, and they were head and shoulders better than everybody else. They deserved it. But also, it was fantastic to see from a community perspective, having the other 4 teams rally around them as they did. And you only have to look at the videos that you took last year, as they're all popping up now, as you can imagine, on Facebook and timelines, to remind us of just what an experience that created for us, and what a togetherness and what a bond it brought. So, yeah, it really really tells us that we can go a long way if we stay together as a community trust. We can go the distance.
Well, it's great. We can't wait to get out to Sweden and do it all over again, and we're looking forward to seeing how all the teams get on. Darren, you know, wish you the best of luck out there, and thanks ever so much for joining us. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.